what I want to, yeah. I make my own moves.
Sometimes I'm down in the studio.
Do what I want to.
Record my boy Zoo.
I'm out, yeah.
Fifth Avenue,
Yeah.
with the Zoo. Okay.
For sure. We are locked in the 3 in the Hole podcast. It's your boy Knowledge. What's good with everybody in the pod tonight?
Okay, bless.
Oh, what's good?
Blessings everywhere. Blessings, man. Blessings. You know, the podcast is lit. It's always lit, and the vibe is always extra good in the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because we like to bring positive individuals and positive energy into the podcast. That's all we want. You know what I'm saying? So we got a special guest in the building tonight. You know what? Torelli, what's good with you?
I'm cool, fam. You already know, boy.
For sure.
Blessed.
Blessed.
By the best.
Blessed by the best. We got a special guest in the building.
Special guest today.
We're going to let him introduce himself. What's good with you, brother?
Yo, what's good with you, man? I go by the name of Fatboyyy Juice, man. I'm in the building, man, with my boys, 3 in the Whole podcast, man. We live.
For shiggity.
Okay.
For shiggity. Okay. The energy is love. So, you know, Juice, I want to just hit you with this because I know it's a conversation that we've been having. You know what I'm saying? First off, we've been locking in for some weeks now. You know what I'm saying? We've been going back and forth with your manager too, with Big Russ. You know what I mean? So, and I know I have a habit of saying juicy. You know what I'm saying? Now, and it's no disrespect. It's definitely I don't want nobody to think it's no disrespect. But when I sit here and I think about the BIG. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. When you are not only the physique, the physique. I'm probably saying it wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry,
y'all.
y'all.
You good.
But it's the whole energy, the aura.
Yeah.
It just give off that juicy. And then if anybody know what that juicy was one of the hottest albums.
That was his biggest track.
That was what?
Yeah. Was his biggest
Talk
track.
to me.
Brought him up. That was brought him worldwide.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So when I be like, oh man, Fatboyyy Juicy, you know what I'm saying? I know how you chuckle, but I'm saying that in regards to a legend.
Yeah, big.
That's not in regards to no disrespect to anybody because man, listen, people might mess my name up. They be like, boy, that's Keno.
Yeah.
Man, right? So man, we got my boy Fatboyyy Juice in the building.
Yeah.
And what I want to do also, I want to put this out there too because on this podcast, we have freedom of speech. All right. And what I want to put out there is that anytime we have a platform to express our feelings and our views, you know, sometimes our terminology may not be the right way. You know what I'm saying? But that's no disrespect to any race. That's no disrespect to any human being that's walking this earth or any animal or what have you. We up here strictly from our heart and from what we know. If we don't know, we're going to figure it out. That's what the whole is about. So that being said, where you from?
I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida, born and raised.
Born and raised in the city.
Yeah.
So Bayfront. St. Pete General?
No, actually it was Bayfront. Dog, man, I kid you not, but I be confused sometimes with that, man. I can't even remember where I be born at the time. But it was actually Bayfront.
It was Bayfront?
We just been having a debate about that with my auntie. I be auntie, where I was born at. It's like Bayfront.
Bayfront. Mm-hmm. And you know, Bayfront, and see, we don't really get too many natives.
Yeah.
Because for one, Florida is a state that it seemed like everybody migrate to. Am I not right, Torelli?
That's real.
Because you weren't born in Florida.
No, I was born here.
You was born in Florida, and then you went to Alabama.
Yeah, I was born in Breeze Hill. I only left for 3 years.
But you. Now I'm confused.
Yeah, the only I was over 3 years.
So you was born in Bradenton?
No, I was born here in St. Pete, Bayfront.
Bayfront?
Yeah.
Got 2 Bayfronts in the building.
Oh, he tripping. So on 7th Street and 14th, then I moved to 25th and 46th.
Okay.
Then I moved to 18th and 46th.
Okay.
And then after that, I was all over. But yeah,
the bloodline is strong.
Only left for 3 years. Only left from 1990 to 93
to go to Alabama.
Yeah, I was from 10 to 13. I was in Alabama.
Okay.
Huntsville, Alabama. Shout out Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah, shout out. So
my little brother was born in Alabama though. My baby brother, he was born in
Mike?
Yeah, he was born in Alabama.
So being that we got bloodline on the table. Man, like, well, I'm slipping too. I'm sorry, everybody. So being that we got bloodline from the city, like, what is one of the things that you love about your city?
Man, we got the heart of a lot of lions down here. Like,
That's
you know
right.
that a lot of go-getters and a lot of hard-working people down here that's trying to provide for their family and do what they got to do to make ends meet. You know
That's
what I'm
real.
saying? So like we get it out the mud down here. Like,
Okay.
Like, cause we overlooked a lot of times. So we got to put in that extra work to get noticed and get to the next stage. So like we got a lot of heart of a lions down here.
And I'm glad that you say that, because I heard Torelli say, on just to piggyback, like when you say it's a lot of lions, a heart of the lions, that means that you recognize that there's other lions out there in the jungle.
Yeah, it's a lot of talent down here in St. Pete, man.
Right.
A lot of talent that's overlooked and overshadowed and stuff, but it's just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like it's just a matter of time before they flourish and go up. You know, we just got to keep lifting each other up.
That's real. We're on the tilting scale.
Yeah.
I think we're on the tilting scale, and I think we're tilting in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You feel me?
Definitely,
And I think all we need is that look. And I think we're gonna get over, because one of the reasons why I say that, because everybody is moving. Now the cool thing about the artists here in St. Pete, Florida, y'all are not just sitting in the city.
Yeah.
I look at people's Instagrams, Facebooks. Man, I just seen an artist in Orlando. I seen another artist in Texas.
Yeah.
I just saw you over there in Tampa at the Florida State Fairgrounds.
Yeah.
How was that experience? To just
It was all love. Like it was major love. Like they reached out to my management and booked me to come out there this year for opening day at the fair, man. And the crowd showed mad love out there. You know, like they can't wait till next year. Like so, it's only up from there. Like take each platform as a stepping stone to better your craft and go to the next level. You know, so
let me ask you this, and I'm talking to you because I know you.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't just to let y'all know, man. I know my boy, man. I mean, we go back. So, what's the wildest thing that has happened to you on a show? And I asked that because, various artists. I seen one artist break his arm. I seen Rod Wave. I seen the stage collapse on him.
You know, the wildest thing, to be honest, I'm thankful that nothing too crazy has happened.
Right.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy has happened, but the most thing that me being me, like I'm the show must go on. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that.
I did the acapella. I went out there, rocked the crowd with acapella, had them clap, give me a beat, and I did my set straight acapella.
That's real.
Straight acapella.
That's real.
That's potent.
Yeah, that's
Let me ask you this question: are you more, or because me and Torelli, we've been rapping all day, because once Russ told me that y'all was locked in, man, I was like, yes, I'm glad we got my boy and them in here.
Yeah.
Like your background as a musician.
Yeah. Yeah.
And most artists have a musician background.
Yeah.
So can you give us a little bit of your background as a musician? When did you start with the instruments and everything?
So basically, all my life, basically, that's my bass drum.
Right.
Had a little Nintendo tapes, like I'm playing the snare drum and stuff like that. So I started doing that. Then I picked up an actual drum set and started playing that. Then I started playing for churches and stuff like that. And grew up, born and raised in the church. Got into the church. But part of life starts happening. You know what I'm saying? You start battling with life. You got the trenches, then you want to do right, but the 9 to 5 taking too long.
Yeah.
But you got this right here, access to so it's like I found myself battling, but I've been playing music all my life, and doing music all my life. So
and see, that's the cool thing about it, because the people that probably watch the pod or just tuning in, they may know you, but they just don't understand, like, where did he come from? He just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like a boom.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
But it's really you have your knowledge in the music industry is extensive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So not only is it extensive, you have the knowledge that you have, you can also teach others.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
it's
all about building everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I don't know everything, man. I could learn something from a little kid. You know what I'm saying? We don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't judge nobody. Everybody got their past. Everybody got their mistakes they've made. You know what I'm saying? It's all a learning experience. It's part of life. That's what life is. You know what I'm saying? learn from it and try not to make that same mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's real. And two, you got to count.
Yeah.
In order to be successful, you got to have a team.
Yeah, you can't have a camp full of yes men.
That's right.
You know, you gotta have a camp. You gotta have a mixture. You know, you got the yes men, then you got the ones in your camp that be like, hey, you messing up. Hey, you need to tighten up, bro. That's dumb. Don't do that, man.
That's
you got a lot going for yourself. Like, don't do that. That's stupid. Like, come on, stop being reckless. Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Your manager, he fit that thing to the T.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He got the wall up for you. He protecting you, which he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he there for. And that's love the way he got it. Shout out to Russ, man.
Yes, sir.
And then the rest of your team.
Yes, sir.
So let me just hit on a little couple things. I don't really like to get into relationships, you know what I'm saying? But is there a significant other? Is there significant out there for the ladies? Cause I'm gonna tell you that would be because I got a little size on me too. You know what I'm saying? The ladies love the big guys, especially if you smelling good. Especially if you smelling good. I don't do no rubber, but you put that Chanel blue on this a wrap, boy.
I have somebody at home.
Okay.
So chilling,
that's real.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And ain't nothing wrong with that because guess what? When you are focused, sometimes you don't need those extra distractions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need to have pinpoints.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Bay home.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So now Bay home, now I can focus. Like, what's your hottest song right now out that you got bumping right now?
Bro, to be honest, bro, like if you ask an artist that, they gonna say all they tracks fire, but
that's
literally, bro, like I really can't decide which song that I let the people decide. Like, you know, like
everybody got
everybody got a different preference. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Heart of a Lion. I love Make Me Better. Like, I got a lot.
This Make Me Better right here.
Yeah, I got a lot of tracks, like a lot of heat. Like, so I try to hit them at different avenues. You know, like I can sing, I can serenade you, I can rap to you, I can get it to you. You know, so this something that Made Me Better track. That's for the ladies. You know, like let them know, like, hey, I do anything for you. It's my pleasure. You know?
That's real.
Like, you know, and everything that I write about is actual true life experiences.
Right.
So like I have women hurt me, betrayed me, did me dirty, you know what I'm saying? But I charge to the game. I hold it in and then I write it down in the song. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that I write about is all true life stories.
Authentic.
Everything.
Just like when grandma and them make that special pie.
Yeah, for
just
real.
like when grandma and them make that special pudding.
Yeah, for real.
Got them special ingredients.
Yes, for real.
You got your own ingredients on how you make yours.
Yeah, absolutely. So
you know what I'm saying? The chef.
I can't be nobody else. I can just be me. So
right.
I take my life experiences and put it in the songs. You know. So
now before you begin to get into the rap lane totally, you were doing is it gospel?
Yeah, I was in the church.
Okay.
I was in the church. You know, born and raised singing at the churches, playing at the churches. But you know, it's always been that fire inside me. You know, like, man, I have a bigger calling on my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though church, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with church. Oh, yeah. You know, that's my foundation. You know, at the end of the day, Christ get all the glory, all the praise, because I wouldn't have these gifts that I have if it wasn't for him. So you know what I'm saying? So like, I use that. I needed to spread my wings. You know what I'm saying? Basically, and so like, I had that fire inside of me that I just needed to let everything out that I had been bottled in for so long, and I just let it all out, and it's been paving the way for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, doors been opening, and like I still got my foundation. You know,
I think, and it's just from what I observed, we have to work.
Yeah.
No matter what we do, you know what I'm saying. We got to get our hand grind.
Yeah. This
is just your grind.
Yeah.
Every day we get up, we praise him to give us the strength to go out to do our job.
Yeah, for real.
You feel me? So right now, you know, this is your job.
Yeah.
The church have given you the balance.
Yeah.
So you can maintain your work.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And that's what I love about it. Man, you gotta have that relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta have that relationship because he's the one that give you that courage to go out there.
Yeah, for real.
To be one of the lions in the jungle.
Yeah, for real. Like it's a lot of like everybody have their own beliefs and their own faiths and their own way of praying and stuff like that. So it's like you just that's my piece. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with all this stuff, busy schedule, and you know, constantly around different people, and you know, everybody's different, you know, so it gives me that discernment. Like I pick up vibes and stuff like that.
That's real.
Like, it's like another barrier of protection.
The type of music that you rap, the type of music is it? It's not, because you know we got drill music.
Yeah.
You know the different forms.
So
go ahead.
my music is like, I say it's a total package. You know, you got the family, you got the street life, street stuff. You got the good heart. You got the good heart. You want to do right, but you're constantly surrounded around temptation that it's like you be getting pulled.
Right.
You getting pulled so much. So my first project was like, I'm titling it Fences, like, because it's just gonna put everything into perspective of like what I battled through. You know, like I wanted to do right. You know, I wanted to do this.
I love that expression. Man, like this expression straddling the fence. Bro, that you can't, like, what you think, Torelli, straddling the fence? Like, that's a person that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, in life, a lot of us do straddle the fence, and we have battles, inside battles that we don't talk about. We don't bring it out. We hide it in.
Yeah, we do.
But inside, you might got that. That angel right here, that devil right there.
Yeah.
And they battle. I'm talking about constantly.
Yeah.
On a daily basis, like all day.
Yeah.
You feel me? But we kind of overlook it and don't think about it. But a lot of time, man, a lot of us really going through some things.
Yeah, they do. Because people don't realize that we humans.
Yeah, for
real.
And that's the crazy part about it.
That's the crazy part about it.
Everybody, you human. Everybody ain't no saint in this world. You
Nobody.
Know what I'm saying? Nobody. Not no musician. Not no singers. Not no preachers. Like, nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people still that's in those positions that still have their work. So like, who's to judge and say that? So I just put everything into my music. So like,
that's real.
And that's how you release it.
I tell people I'm still the same. I'm the same with Juice. You know,
you are.
I'm still the same dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in a whole different place right now. You know, I'm the same person, but that's why on my Can't Fail track I say, like, cause they see me almost smiling and chill, like, but I say come a long way, but I wish a nigga would.
That's real.
Like, come on, don't get it twisted. Don't take my kindness for weakness. That's right. I came a long way. You don't know my past now, so don't take me there. Like, so it's just like I just keep it real.
Man, how long you been doing it? How long you been in the rap game?
Bro, crazy. It's been a while, because before back, I was with my cousin, and growing up back in the days, I had a song called "Do the Fatboyyy."
I just gonna say, I remember that.
I do the Fatboyyy, like I used to perform.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. He was performing.
Like,
matter of fact, my cousin Spank was doing something. Spank, they had Platinum Plaque Entertainment back then.
Yeah, Platinum Plaque Entertainment.
We done did.
I did it. Because they had at the old what's the old club in Temple when they had Trick come.
It wasn't Club Atlanta.
No.
It was.
I'm trying to think. I can't remember the name.
No, was it Scala?
Diesel?
No, it was.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember.
Yeah, because Platinum Pack.
Empire ain't up there no more.
It ain't up there no more.
He was. Man.
I had a nice
I remember
back
that
then, like,
Fatboy.
I used to. Everybody want to run their tongue and all that stuff. Like, you know, they
Come
love
on,
the Fatboy.
I'm trying to remember where we was at, because we did a show together and you did it. I can't remember where we was at though.
We did.
Y'all did a show.
We was on the same team. It was. I can't remember. I just remember that song. I remember you doing that. I remember that song.
A lot of us back in the day rapping, like it was days, like those. And then life happened after that. You know what I'm saying?
Life happens.
Having dealing issues with my parents. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
So it's like life happened, and I had to pull away from it for a minute, and And when you hear my music now, you hear a lot about the stuff that I had to go through. Mm-hmm. That's why you hadn't seen me. That's why you hadn't heard from me. Right. But now I'm back, and I'm putting everything that I went through that time frame.
I think that was the reason. Not to cut you off, but I think that was. I think you had to go through something to make that type that pain, that type of music. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm listening to the music now from back, even though it's always growth in the music anyway. But now it's like, man, I can really feel that, really feel that shit now. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that was, some things we just had to go through. I feel like the same way with myself. Some things we just have to go through so we can have something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? God put us through things so we can help others through the same situation.
Because you never know, somebody may hear some of your song that they going through right now at this particular time.
Yeah.
And be like, dang, I ain't even think of that. Okay. Now let me not
That's
get too
serious.
overworked up about it. And you know, like so, a lot of my songs now, if you listen to it, it talks about everything, my family, you know, past relationships, all types of stuff. I talk about everything. You know, like,
That's real.
And you know, that's why I wanted to ask you that question. And it was so raw that Torelli was just able to come in there because I ain't know.
Yeah.
Because I would, and we was talking. Me and him was. I don't mean to cut you off, but me and him was talking about this today, Juice. I'm telling you, we was talking about this today. I was telling him, I say, man, when he was in the lane doing music, I wasn't on it.
Yeah.
I was, and you know, I could rap a little bit. You know what I'm saying, but I wasn't on it. But see, now that I'm in this lane right now doing podcasts, like it's so interesting to hear the you know the stories that he has with the rappers. That how he able to relate.
Bro been in it for a long time.
Yeah.
Gotta give you your flowers. I gotta give you. When I got some flowers in there, I gotta give him some flowers.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on bro. Tell me how he.
Yeah, I've been in it for a minute now, man.
Bro,
But
like, that's the OG, man. Like he got it.
it's crazy because that's the same type situation with me, man. Life hit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. I wasn't already there. So I had to go ahead and do, you know, work, take care of kids, family, all that, man. Like you know, other stuff, really going through situations, man. But you know, now it's like, okay, I'm at a point, even though I'm older now. Some people, you know, by my age, they like, you know, fuck all that. They just gave it all up. Oh, it's for the young. But now it's like, man, I know not just besides myself, I know a lot of other guys, and even the older rapper that been in it. It's like it's still a lane for them.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? It's still a lane, man. So we just got to crack it open and don't worry about what other people say and what the younger crowd say. Because right now we ain't got to worry about like the record companies really controlling everything no more. We kind of got more of it in our hands now, so we can kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's on us now, really. That's real.
So everything I put into it.
So I mean, you know, the experiences that we go through in life, that's what make us. That's what create our personalities. And that's why I asked you that question. You know, since you've been in the game, what changes have you made to your personality or to your music, which would elevate it to the next level?
More so, I just make it more personal. I let them in. I let them inside. You know what I'm saying? So you got to let your fan base in so that they can feel like they're a part of you. You know what I'm saying? So like my music, I'm telling everything. Like I'm heard about when I lost my grandma. That was like my world. So it's like, and then like how my mom being deaf, I had to talk to her in sign language.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? Never been able to hear my mom's voice.
Can you tell mom you love her in sign language right now?
So, I love you.
That's real. That's what I'm talking about, man. 3 in the hole. We locking in everywhere, man.
So like
shout out to moms.
Not being able to ever hear her voice, you know what I'm saying? Like when I hurt myself or if I just wanted to have a conversation with my mom, you know, I really couldn't do it. And then, you know, issues with my pops, you know what I'm saying? Like health wise, and then, you know, life happened and, you know, different stuff. And when you have surgeries, you get hooked to certain stuff.
That's real.
Like, it was a constant battle. Then you got, you know, you got family issues and stuff like that. So everything I put into my music, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I let people in because it's other people that's probably dealing with the same stuff.
That's real.
And they are.
It is, bro.
It
is.
Somebody out there, you gonna touch somebody, touch a lot of people.
I just put it all in my music and let them feel it.
Man, the tracks that I've heard, man, I couldn't speak none but greatness about them. You know what I'm saying? I think that the sound, and we was talking about this too the other day. Everybody has a unique sound. Miami has a sound. New York has a sound. LA has a sound. Florida, St. Pete, we need New Orleans have a sound. You know what I'm saying? Memphis has a sound. Everybody got their own sound.
Got no sound.
You know what I'm saying? We have to have an identity here, and I think our identity is growing. You know what I'm saying? Because we get more and more artists with that has that singing in it as well, like Rod Wave. You know what I'm saying? And being that he come out the way he came out, do you think that your flow is kind of similar to his?
I wouldn't say similar, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody has their niche, you know what
That's
I'm saying?
right.
So everybody has their niche, and like I try to stay in my own lane, you know.
That's right.
So like I don't try to mimic anybody. I just stay with my own lane and stay with my own niche. So like you may hear me one time, like you may hear the church come out in the rapping, you know what I'm saying? You may hear me singing come out in my songs, you know. So like you never know which angle I'm gonna hit you at. So it's like, so I have my own little niche, my own little sound, and I just have my voice.
And I will add, brother can sing.
He can sing.
I've witnessed. Yes, he can sing, man.
He can
Listen,
sing.
besides being,
And you don't see a lot of it.
no, besides being, you know,
vocal
in
on
shows
on the
and
one
whatnot
day.
together, you know, out of church and all together. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Keep your head up.
Yeah, that was one of my. That's one of my big tracks right now. Like that people like Cali funky with it hard. Like I
can dig it.
Vegas, like it's just everybody can relate to that. No more minute right. She stayed right by my side when I was living right. I had me downs in my closet. Drinking tap without the faucet. Thought I was living life cause we had EBT. I hit the corner store, copper G and white tee.
We ain't gonna give y'all no concert on 3 and 0, but no, we ain't gonna do it cause I could do that all night. I swear. Don't put it on us. I love that, man. I love the way your swag is too.
So like 1 minute you may get that Ross flow, like like that.
That's real.
1 minute you get the sing, so that's what I'm saying. You never know what I'm gonna hit you with. So like, but that song "Keep Your Head Up" was just to inspire people. Like, hey, keep your head up, man. Never give up on your dreams, man.
That's
like,
real.
Young, old, just keep pushing, keep grinding, man. Only you can stop your dreams. You know.
That's real.
Like, just never give up. Keep pushing. That time won't come.
And I want y'all to tell me if I'm wrong or not. But in the race that we running in, it has to be here. Because if it's not here, you ain't gonna be able to. Bro, I feel the difference in doing what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. And so when you're doing something that you like to do, bro, like I was telling him, it don't matter how much time you waste on it. Somebody have to come to you and be like, hey, you got to wrap that up, man. But then you like, what? I'm just getting going. You know what I'm saying? I know that you in that zone right now. What's next for you out here on the ones and twos? What's next?
What's next?
I know you got a couple tracks out right now. All right. And as far as the CD goes, I know that you working on your CD track. Do you have like a date that you trying to get the CD out to the public, or you just doing it just flowing?
So to be honest, like my whole Fences album is completely done. I'm just releasing them as they go. I'm not releasing everything at one time. I'm just releasing them as they go.
That's true.
Releasing as they go to when I feel like releasing, I release it. You know what I'm saying? And when it happens, it happens. But I'm just building my catalog. I'm in the studio constantly. Okay, that's real. Just building my catalog and just releasing when I want to release.
That's real. Yeah, we got the power to do that.
Let them songs build. They buzz, and then I hit you with another one.
That's real.
I build that buzz, then I hit you with another one.
I like that.
So I just be doing me.
And I think that's what it is, man. We out here, we just trying to do us, and what we doing it at our pace. You know what I'm saying? And we giving the people what they want at our pace. You know what I'm saying? And it's key to always stay locked into our craft, but every now and then we got to get away.
Yeah, because it's crazy because I be at certain shows when I be performing, and I be performing certain songs that people be like, yo, Juice, I ain't heard that one yet.
Right.
I be like, it's coming, like, don't worry, it's coming.
Right.
I just give them a little tease, like, okay, don't worry, I got stuff for you.
Since I know you craft, I know you in the lab working relentless on this music. What do you do to scale it back, man? How do you take a breather?
Vibe and family, different places, I'm a comedian, so like I like to have fun.
Me too, dog.
Laugh and cut up, see family. At the end of the day, family is all you got. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real.
No matter what y'all go through, you know what I'm saying? Family is gonna be family. You know
that's
what I'm
real.
Like,
Definitely.
You ain't always gonna agree. You ain't always gonna see eye to eye on things, but family is family.
Yeah.
So like,
that's real.
I find the most happiness and peace is when I'm around family and just
that's real.
Family and close friends. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Well, you know what I'm gonna say. You definitely family with 3 in the hole, dog.
Big fam.
Like we go off one for
That's what I'm gonna say, dog.
That's crazy.
I was legit team.
Yes, dog.
It's crazy how things
That's
come back
crazy.
around.
It's
crazy. It's crazy how things fall back around, man.
And dog, I'm gonna say that I love what you're doing,
Yep,
bro. I
definitely.
cannot express the rejoicing that I just to have you sitting in here on the pod and we talking about music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a lot out here. It's not a lot of positive stuff that's going on because of all the violence in the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much going on, and they're showing the violence on social media. So what we here to do at 3 in the Hole, we gonna scale it back. We put nothing but positive energy out there on the platforms. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 3 in the Hole locked in, man. I ain't gonna hold this brother. Cause I know this man trying to get flown out, man. He on a schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's fair, man.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all doing your thing.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It was so crazy. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, man, y'all going to higher and higher.
I'm trying, bro.
Like, man, it's just a matter of time.
I'm trying. Yes, sir.
Keep pushing, keep grinding.
For sure.
Give up. Like I tell people that every time at the shows, like, even when I'm in clubs.
That's the same thing I'm gonna tell you. You already telling that. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what we on. That's what we on.
That's
real.
Venues, like, it don't matter if I'm in the club, if I'm on the main big stage or a festival. Like, I'm like, man, I tell everybody, man.
That's real.
Like, I mean, keep pushing, keep grinding, never give up. Don't never let nobody tell you it ain't possible.
That's real.
That's real, bro.
You just make it. You know?
That's real.
Then I hit them with that can't fail. I'm like, and through everything, man, you can't fail. And I hit them with that, and they be like, you been in a little zone, like, I can't fail. So they be.
So now let me ask you this question. Are you signed? Are you?
No, I'm independent.
You independent?
Independent right
Okay.
now, yes.
Independent, I think, is the best. I think about Dolph too. You know what I'm saying? He could pull it on his own strings. Yeah. I think that's the best way because you ain't got to worry about nobody telling you what to do.
I can release when I want to. I can do things I want to. You know, right now by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like in my team, like we able to make moves and do stuff the way we want to. Right now. Eventually, that time will come when we want to get with the label for certain things.
Right.
Like right now, we're doing the independent thing.
Right.
It's being flourishing.
I think it's cool too because you learning the business as you go.
Yep.
Because that's that's what I'm doing. 'Cause, you know, we got no choice but to be independent in this game.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So like we learning we all learning the business, the podcast game. Cause bro, is it like I want to be the best fuck that. I am the best podcast in the city, man. Bay Area, wherever it is, 3 in the Hole podcast coming. We ain't playing, bro. For real. LLC, we locked in. Bro, love.
Hey, hold on. Before you go, shout your info out,
Hey,
man.
bro, y'all can find me on Fatboyyy Juice, FATBOYYY _ on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Fatboyyy Juice on all platforms, man. Spotify, Apple Music, everything, man. We live.
Okay, then.
You got something in closing?
Well, y'all already know what time it is. Said it Torelli, I'm in here, man. We vibing with, you know what I'm saying, little bro, man. We having a good day today. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell him, like he done already told me, so I ain't even got to tell him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we locking in, man. Torelli Clothing. Y'all know what time it is.
That's real, man. 3 in the Hole podcast. Now, look, man, we out this
Some
bitch.
merch from you, bro, too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, give me one. For sure.
Oh yeah, and you can also get this merch too. A Fatboyyy Juice clothing, you know.
Okay,
I got
then.
the juice.
See that?
We rocking. Let's go.
We all the way around. Boy, we gonna lock it in. Bim, y'all.
Let's go.
For sure. A lot of people count on me to win. Got a family to take care of. Got to go all in. But it's a struggle when all you got is the 95.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. I love talking to more people.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you that my biggest fear on all this is just
LB showed me how to go and flip it, man. I really appreciate everything that was taught. They said I'd never be nothing, yeah, that's what they thought. Something good came out the hood, come a long way, but I wish a nigga would try me. You better think twice. Don't let the smile fool you. I'm certified for life, so I'ma keep getting money, stand in my own lane.